There was also, I love what my dyslexia and terrible fonts do to things. Like, for instance, there was this guy that came in, right?
Yeah.
And he's wearing a shirt. It's like a black shirt with a really terribly chosen font and everything. All the things are done up in like American flag color. So there's like a motorcycle on it, I think a gun or something.
Yeah.
And what it said was freedom. However, the font was really funky, and I'm dyslexic, so I read it as lesbians. Just huge American flag lettering.
That seems like something a person nowadays would wear, though. Does it?
Well,
not?
yeah, it does, except this is like this old guy. And I'm like, this can't be right. And then I reread it, I'm like, oh, good. It's, well, not good necessarily, but it's not right. I was right in that it's not right.
By the way, do you think it's weird for, like, random strangers to pat you on the back?
Yes. You want to know why? Because people keep doing it to me.
Yeah, like, I did the same thing. Somebody left their thing at the register, and so I ran back, and it was in the middle of the store, and I ran and gave it back to them. I'm like, you forgot this. Oh, it was their credit card, actually.
Oh, yeah, that's something you don't want to forget.
Yeah, and I left it back, and on my way back, this guy, he was pretty old, he must have been like his 60s or 70s.
Mm-hmm.
He, like, as I'm walking back to the register, he just pats me on the back and says, good man.
Well,
like,
okay, so I actually had a weird, how do I ground pound?
The triggers.
Oh, the triggers. I actually had a, what I would call a more interesting experience where, okay, so this lady comes up, right? And I also, this is one thing I love, where people, I have kind of mixed feelings on the fact that everyone refers to you by name. Because, on the one hand, it's nice that, you know, they refer to you as your name and not just employee. Like, you know, it kind of humanizes you. On the other hand, when strangers just all of a sudden refer to me by name out of the blue, that kind of weirds me out. Well, especially when they do things like oh yeah, Mario goes into frog form.
Mario enters the nether realm.
Mario be tripping.
What if this all was... Wait, Game Theory did a thing on that already. What were you saying, though? Is it just like... Or is it just that?
Oh, no. So this one lady, right, sidles on up to me. And she just goes... Here's the thing. She sidles on right up next to me, right as I'm about to bag for her. She puts her arm all the way around me, around both my shoulders, and goes, don't worry, Colter, I got it. You go get a drink of water or something. I got the bags here.
That's really weird.
Yeah, and like, of course, at that point I left. I'm like, okay, the lady's got the bags. But it's just like, she got right up on in there. I saw some rings up here. Can I get at those? Oh.
No, yeah. Like, it's kind of weird, but like, I have like a not too common name, so people like give me compliments on it sometimes. They're like,
oh yeah, I get that too.
Well, yeah, they're like, ooh, Kyler, I like that name. But 90% of people I've ever met in my life, when I'm not wearing a name tag, I'll say, hey, I'm Kyler. And they say, Tyler? And then I tell them, Kyler Tyler with a K. And they say, oh, okay. But this one
Kyler.
guy... What?
To Kyler.
To Kyler, yeah. No. Kyler.
Kyler.
This one guy, like, every single person I've ever said my name to has either just gotten it, like Kyler, or said, you know, Tyler with a K or something like that. But, this one guy at Whole Foods wrote my name tag, and he said, as I finished bagging for him, he said, thanks, killer. That's the first time I've ever heard that in my entire life. Someone saying killer. It's really weird. I've also only ever met 2 other people named Kyler in my life, and that's this one lady's kids at Whole Foods. Yeah, whole entire food. Whole Foods. She was like, hey, my son's name is Kyler. And I'm like, hey, Kyler, what's up? And he was like, he didn't say anything because he was like 3. And also, I think our cousin babysits a kid named Kyler. But that's it.
Well, yeah, I got the same thing because everyone's like, you know, when I don't have a name tag on, of course, I'll tell them my name. I'm like, hi, I'm Colter. And they're like, Colton? I'm like, it's Colter. You know, that's a name that people actually have. It may be spelled a bit differently, but
I
people
don't-
have that.
I don't know a single other person named Colter.
Well, there's
other
like
than you.
friggin' John Colter was mildly famous.
Probably. I'll
He,
take
like-
your word for it.
I mean, he had all those books written about him, so...
True.
oh,
So this chest has a gun in it.
really?
Yeah.
Ky- Kyler, that's not a gun.
It can be if you want it to be. It's that. It's not a heart. It's the power of imagination.
Kyler, this is life.
We're in real life, if that's what you're asking. Did you mean that was like heart, like hit points,
Like-
health,
Yeah.
HP,
Like life giver juice.
life give juice?
Yeah. By the way,
Me some life juice.
at any point did you want to take over as the hat here?
I think I'm good, actually. I think it's better if you play it solo.
Kyler, I don't know how to play this game.
Well, yeah, but like, that's the thing. This game was meant to be played solo. They just added co-op as a fun little thing.
As a backseat brother mode.
Backseat Brother, yes. Wait,
Oh yeah, because you know
why do we have our channel named Oh Brother? We should name it Backseat Brother. Wait, that's really good. Backseat Brother, think about it.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one. We
Uh,
could just change the name, no one would know. We just cut out this segment, they'll never figure it out.
Also, that Twitter name might be available, because Oh Brother is not. I'm gonna check right now. If it is, we're doing it.
Alright. Wedding planners. Oh, how lovely. What happened to the, like, not the, what are their names? Like, the Koopa troop.
The Koopa Troopas?
No, like, the Bowser's kids, the Koopalings. Koopa...
They all died.
Yeah, but
Black
they've died a few
Plague.
times.
The Black Plague got them. Okay, I'm gonna search for Backseat Brother.
Oh. Oh, I see.
It doesn't exist. We're gonna do it.
Oh. I understand now.
Just bob him on the head, Dumbo.
Just bob them on the... Are all the bosses gonna be hat-centric?
Maybe. This game has a lot of hats in it, which I like.
Oh, I
think
see.
Hats are very... I love hats, dude. It's unfortunate that I have such great hair, or else I wear hats all the time. 'Cause hats
It's
ruin my hair.
unfortunate that my head is so inanely large. Because otherwise I could wear things like hats.
By the way, did we want to stop the video at 10 minutes? Because we're 17 minutes in.
It's fine.